test for Shilajathu to know whether it is pure or not. Can you please go through a few of that? And are there any trustable brands that we can blindly follow, or how to?
See, when it comes to the question of branding and in the market, most of the people, those who come out with, they don't want to tarnish their image and their brands. So they will do all sort of checks. But whether it is real Shilajathu or not, it's a big question mark many a times. And when Shilajit is kept over the burning coal, it should not produce fumes. But if it is in a carbon containing material from the herbal source, definitely it gives the fumes and the vapors. And of course, it tastes bitters and it's hot. A hot can be only understood once it is taken in. It is not a typically physical hotness. And it tastes bitter. The bitterness can be brought in by adding something which is bitter and boiling some material in bitter kashayas and then making it some bitter things can be incorporated into that. Whereas Shilajit, if it is kept in water, should yield streaks. That is also can be managed, but typically when it is put on fire, it should burn totally. If that is the one, then we can accept it to some extent as a purest form of it.
So probably that this test itself indicates that Shilajit is some kind of a gum or resin, sir, and it should not have any, say, organic material admixed. Otherwise, it would cause fumes, right, sir?
Yeah, it is a gum. It is from the organic source only, but it's fallen on the rocky surfaces of the mountains, and because of that combination, and when they scrape it and collect it, so some of the content of the mineral part also comes along with that.
There are like varieties of, purification procedures, etc., are also mentioned.
Basically, there are two types of Shodhana procedures. One is Suryatapi, another one is Agnitapi, by using the fire and otherwise directly from the sunlight for a many number of days.
Yes, sir. And here it says dry Shilajathu powder is taken in a big iron vessel, added with hot water, stirred well. Next day, filtered to separate solid particles. The water solution is of Shilajit is collected and heated till it reaches boiling point. Again, 2% of water is added. Whatever is left behind after repeated heating with water is considered as Shilajit. And yeah, this is Agnitapi Shilajit that you are told, and heating is done under direct sunlight. So that is with the help of sunlight, that is Suryatapi Shilajit. In the same procedure, in place of water, Triphala Kashaya, cow urine, cow milk, Bringaraja juice can also be used. So probably in place of water, using Triphala, Gomutra, cow milk or Bringaraja, these can be used, say, based on the disease to which we are targeting the treatment, sir?
Definitely, when we are targeting something like Prameha or the genitourinary area, then it is better is Triphala. And if it is for the purpose of scraping techniques or reducing the kapha, like obesity and plagues and all such type of things, then it is better with the cow urine. And whenever we were using it, planning to use it for the purpose of rasayana, then it is cow milk or Bringaraja juice, which can be used for the purpose of rasayana. So when Shilajit is being used through those type of solvents, accordingly, even their qualities are also imbibed into that and for the purpose of rasayana effect. So that's a main area, that is Triphala. It is for the diabetes, UTI, and as well as obesity, and even for the sexual disorders or preferences. And for the purpose of removal of cysts or fibroids or tumors or even fat or anti-obesity in that portion, then we need to have a Tikshna quality material, that is cow urine is one of the important Tikshna dravya. So that is used, it's a penetrating one. And when we need something for the rasayana, soothing one and having a sufficient qualities, then snigdha in nature, then cow milk and Bringaraja rasa is used for that purposes.